Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of January 1st through the 16th, 2019. So Happy New Year, all of you. I have already shuffled and cut the cards, so let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. And remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you are able to find some sort of clarity. Also, you guys, if you are wanting a private reading, make sure to email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information's in the description box below. I'm doing email and video readings right now. Still not doing the phone readings, but I may be getting ready to, but I'll let you guys know first. So yeah, please continue to help my channel grow. Central issue, harder than matter. We have the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords, the Hanged Man, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Death, and the 5 of Pentacles. All right, Cancers. Something's going on. Those of you that are in relationships, something is going on where maybe you're needing to fight to keep everything together or to hold the relationship together, because it looks like someone is feeling threatened by an outsider, or there's something going on where you're trying to keep up the illusion of being fulfilled and happy, but in actuality there is trouble in paradise, or there's something that is going on. Everything is not as it seems. Even though you're continuing to post up pictures of being happy, something else is going on here. I feel like someone is really trying to hold on to that illusion, feeling like you fought too hard to get to where you are, and you just don't want to let everything fall apart, especially if there was some sort of betrayal in your relationship, or you know, there were things that happened in your relationship that could be viewed as a third party situation, or you know, backstabbing. So I don't know, I just kind of feel like there is a need to protect what you've established here. Also, for some of you, it's about an ex that is trying to come back. But it's like, no, you're not allowed to come in or disrupt what I have going on. I'm already in an established relationship. Things ended between us a long time ago. You need to move on. So it could be a situation like that as well. But something's going on in the relationship where there is some sort of fantasy or an illusion going on. If you are single, I feel like maybe you are trying to remain optimistic, but you know, things keep happening where your happy thoughts are getting challenged. Things keep happening to make you try to doubt that, you know, you're going to be blessed with fulfillment or a relationship. Maybe you need to, if you're trying to manifest something, stop telling people what you're doing. Maybe you need to keep that to yourself, because you might have too many naysayers or people who just don't believe that what you have is real or could be possible. Also, on a downside, I'm seeing that you guys could be involved with someone who already has a family or a relationship, and you might feel like there's something there, you know, or something special there. You don't want to let this person go. There's something going on here. And And there's a need for you to see things from a different perspective. There's a need for you to gain clarity about your situation. You could be, if you're single but or in a relationship where it's not clearly defined, it could be a situation where your love interest has put you on hold or left you in suspense, and it's just like, what happened? One minute we were talking about marriage or moving in together and talking about all these things that I've been dreaming about, and then the next thing you know, they left me hanging, or I don't know where we stand here. Also, I'm getting that you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also could be dealing with Scorpio. Something's going on with the death card. There is some sort of changes, or there's something that is coming to an end. I also feel like some of you that were in a shaky relationship, it's like it's reaching the end of its ropes. Like you're trying everything you can to hold on or to keep it going, but someone feels like it's no more, it's nowhere else to go, or it's a dead end relationship. I am seeing some sort of loss here, the Death and the Five of Pentacles. So there may be some sort of loss or some sort of grieving, some sort of separation. You have the Three of Swords. See, I really don't like how the Three of Swords is next to the Ten of Cups. I mean, it could be representing some sort of reconciliation, or maybe there's just like a lot of messy things going on where it's hard to see or pinpoint exactly what's happening in your relationship. Like maybe you are in a happy relationship, but it's being threatened by someone's ex, either your ex or their ex. And maybe someone is like, hey, you need to move on or let go. And there's a need to really show somebody that, you know, the past is the past. So it could be that you are in a happy relationship, but somebody keeps trying to break in or interrupt it. And there are boundaries that need to be set. Like somebody, maybe somebody is still trying to remain friends with an ex, and you're like, look, your ex wants to be more than a friend. You need to cut that shit out. You need to let it go because they're being very disrespectful to what we have, and it's bringing trouble to our home. So there may be something like that going on. Maybe you need to get your partner to really understand that, because maybe somebody is in denial about an ex. And maybe you need to just let them go. I mean, let them know that, hey, you know, either it's me or the ex. Like, something needs to happen here, or something needs to end here. So I'm seeing someone making some sort of ultimatum, and then something's going to come to an end, and someone is getting rejected and or left out in the cold. Now, for others of you too, I'm seeing like there's unrequited love, and there's someone that you keep trying to put yourself out there for, but they're in a relationship. They're not thinking about you. They don't want to move forward with you, and you need to know the hard truth because you're not getting it here. There's nothing coming of this connection for some of you. But you need to realize that. You need to really look at yourself. You really need to look at the situation. Has this person been reaching out to you, or has it only been you? Who said I love you? You know, there's something that you need to see. You need to let go of some sort of illusion or fantasy for some of you. Not all of you, but some of you are in a situation where you're just, you can't see the truth for what it is, and you need a reality check. See, I keep feeling like something from the past keeps trying to resurface. Either you are the past person trying to haunt your ex, or your ex is something that ended a long time ago, and they're resurfacing and trying to come to you. They're reaching out to you. I'm also getting the energies of air, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and then also It could be another Cancer, such as yourself, or a Pisces. And then I'm getting the energies of all three. So earth, air, water. Could be some sort of love triangle with them, with those energies. Somebody needs to let something go. Someone keeps trying to bring something back to life, and it's like, no, there's no life left in this. There is no future in this. Let it go. Someone is having a very hard time of letting someone go. Now, if this is in regards to, it's supposed to be for love, but for some of you, I don't mean to sound harsh, if this is about someone who lost someone in death, like you lost a loved one maybe a few months ago or a year ago, and you're still holding on to their things here. You keep looking at pictures or texts or their clothes, their article of clothing, you're crying over it. And there are other people that are trying to come into your life to help you move on, or, you know, and you're shutting these people out because you're still clinging on to someone who has crossed over. You know, you aren't listening. You know, maybe this person wants you to be happy. Maybe they want you to let go and move on, but you're having such a hard time doing so. So I feel like for some of you, that could be the story. And I don't mean, like I said, I don't mean to sound harsh for those of you that like literally lost somebody in death and you're just having a hard time letting go. But maybe, you know, that is them channeling through me and saying, hey, snap out of it. I'm okay. You know, you're still alive. You know, take advantage of this life. Have fun. You know, that could be a message for some of you. So I feel like once you heal, those of you that have been going through some sort of death or, you know, breakup, I feel like once you are able to heal, you're going to have more than one love offering coming in your way. You might even be confused on which direction to take. Your emotions are getting the best of you. Maybe you might be too vulnerable to date right now. Matter of fact, maybe you need to learn how to love yourself. For those of you that are healing, you know, it's not the time to be jumping into another relationship, because emotionally you're not there yet. You're still very vulnerable. You're not thinking clearly. You might fall in love too quickly with, you know, an illusion of someone, or you might be falling in love with the idea of love or false promises. But you definitely need to have some sort of clarity here with the Ace of Swords. You need to detach from these love offers and see things from a logical standpoint. Because right now, if you try to date, I feel like you just can't see clearly here. So yeah, I feel like the majority of this message is for those of you that are having a hard time letting go and that are still in a grieving or healing process. It's like now is not the time to date because you can't see clearly. There are offers coming in, but it's like you might repeat the same mistake until you are ready to heal yourself. And I also feel like the Ace of Cups is about self-love sometimes. A lot of times, actually. You're being guided to love yourself here. Learn how to love yourself. Learn how to heal. I just kind of feel like you guys are needing to focus on yourselves. Now, also, I started to get like another message here. There's an opportunity, a window of opportunity opening up. Those of you that are in relationships that have been going through some sort of rough patch, especially if there have been exes trying to intrude, I feel that, you know, it's an illusion, you know, especially if you are getting tempted to go back with an ex, or maybe, you know, your ex is somehow coercing you to give them another chance, even though you're in a relationship or even though you've moved on. I feel like it's this with the Seven of Cups is an illusion. They might be making some sort of false promises to you, or you need to hold off and just, I don't know. I almost want to say, like, does what they're offering, does it hold water? You know, somebody is just really emotional right now. And it does look like someone was faced with temptation or was having some sort of emotional affair. I'm also seeing some sort of end of a cycle. I'm seeing definitely some sort of endings with the Ten of Cups, the Death card, and the Wheel. There's going to be some sort of changes happening in your life, and you're going to be closing out cycles and starting new cycles. If you've been having a hard time letting go of someone, I feel like within the next 2 weeks, you're going to get the opportunity to close out those cycles again. Or it might just be something that is happening in stages, because of course something doesn't happen overnight. But I feel like maybe something is happening in stages. It's like, okay, now I successfully was able to delete their phone number. You know, that was a big step. Or maybe now I was able to, you know, throw out their clothing. Like if you were, you know, those of you that were dealing with a death, maybe now you're able to give away their clothing or something. And you're like, okay, finally I was able to do that. So I feel like something is happening in stages here. You're preparing to get back out into the dating world. For some of you, you're preparing to get back out there. But first you need to heal. First you need to let go of the past. And once that happens, that is when this opportunity of love will come into your life here. I'm also getting something about secrets being revealed with the new moon. So whenever the next new moon is, I feel like someone is going to reveal how they feel, or there may be a renewal of love. Something gets cleansed and renewed. All right, so that is all that I have for Cancer. I hope it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.